Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions Week 15, Day 4. So today we are going to be, well, messing around with invasions and technically using Nagas twice, because not only do we have to do it for the invasion, but of course we have the assassin class event today. I won't be doing anything beyond the free battles, but we're still going to do the free battles to get our free 20 gems or so that it ends up giving, so might as well end up getting those. It's going to be pretty straightforward since the team that we use for it is essentially the exact same that we run for the invasions. There's almost no difference whatsoever. Actually, wait, is there any difference even? No, there's actually literally zero difference between the two, other than the fact that, of course, there's no towers within the class event. But yeah, the restriction's actually exactly the same. This is Mist of Scales Nagas, and the other one is all Nagas, but at this current moment in time, Nagas only exist in Mist of Scales. So yeah, there is no Nagas outside of that. So yeah, it's actually the exact same restriction for both. Not even a single difference, other than the towers and everything. Anyways, grab our tribute, perfect timing. Oh, apparently we got a snow bunny too. I think I got that maxed already though. Do we have it maxed? Yes, we do, okay. So let's go into some invasions first. Oh, that's not invasions. Just trying to sell me stuff we did not want to buy. Okay, anyways. Let's go do our 6 battles. And go from there. Hello, Mr. Jesse! Happy birthday! Hello, Kevin! Hello, Churros! Hello, Daryl! Hope all of you been having good, and hope you've been having a good birthday. Oh, why'd I take that? We could have, it's not that big a deal. We could have, converted it. Hello, Captain! Hello, Evil Dave. Welcome. Okay, do we Dawnbringer first? No, we have skulls. We'll do that. No way to get rid of that currently, so let's go Dawnbringer. They'll skull us, it's fine. We need red, but we'll go and kill out, you. Fortunately, not enough damage, but the charm takes it out. Perfect. That's convenient. And then double skull and dead. Easy enough. Can you link the Steam account to your Android phone? Yes, you can. All you have to do is go under settings, go under account, and register this device. Then on your other platform that you want to get the account linked over to, you then link another account, and then boom, there you go. You got it on the other account. Doesn't take that long. The whole process only takes like a few minutes or so. But yeah, you just go on your Steam account, link it, and then use the password thingy that it gives you on your Android account. And any progress you do on one will transfer over to the other. And we'll go for this one and hope we get a charm again. Nope. Well, we got a charm, obviously, but not where we needed it. What do we want? That's so useless. I was going to take the brown to try to get a cascade, but I guess we'll move that. Tapon is still kind of pointless on this board, so we'll just pass a turn. Even if he hits us with a skull, it's fine. Still have nothing we can really grab. It doesn't seem to be. Wow, this is a bad board. We don't even have a good, like, pass our turn move either. I guess we'll move that over for now. He gives us a skull. That thing's about to get a, cast off, though. I do want to stop that, even if we just have to Dawnbringer, which I think we're going to have to do. So we can get another free turn to get, like, a skull to something else. But, yeah, we'll pass our turn with Dawnbringer so he dies. We can now one-shot everything as well if we need to. We'll take the skull over to the left so we have skull chance. Oh, whoops, he has barrier. Oh, well, take that skull. This is enough to one-shot, so we'll do it on the one that's about to gain full mana. Then we'll use the other thing to gain full mana, and I'll do that. Oh, we don't even need it. We'll just take a skull and dead. Hello, William. Can I showcase a Possessed King team? Sure, we can go do Possessed King team after we go do Invasions. What kind do you want? Normally I just build into Skull Spam or something similar to that. It also depends what game mode you're using it for. But normally I just use it with Skull Spam, particularly Doom Skull Spam. Okay, what do we want here? Let's go and grab a... yeah, we'll grab a skull. Can't believe that's still one-shots. And even if it doesn't, Dawnbringer will easily clean up. Speaking of that, we'll throw it down now just so that it doesn't die. Let's give him a skull because of those useless destroys that it does. We'll take out the stronger tower. Hopefully get a skull somewheres. There we go, and dead. So to register your account on the PC first, then you go to Android and link the account. Yes, on whatever one the main account is the one that you, you need to register your account on the one that you want to transfer over. So if your Android one is the one you want to transfer over, you go on your Android account. Or wait, which way did you want to transfer it again? Sorry, 1 second. Can you link your Steam account to your Android? So yeah, you would go to your Steam account then. You would then register your Steam account. Then you would use that registered Steam account with the password and everything over to your Android account. And then your Android account will become your Steam account. They'll both be the same one. Just make sure not to do that the other way around. So whichever one your main account is the one you want to do it for, obviously. Okay. We'll kill out that one, just because he's going to gain a bunch of mana. Oh, Charm does it too. Perfect. Don't even need a follow-up. And I guess we'll Dawnbringer. Why not? Oh, I should have Tapon first. We could have gotten full mana. Whoops. Now we have to waste our turn for it. Luckily he's dead off of the spell anything. Well, not anymore. Now he gained Barrier. We're actually going to use Mirror Lift to get rid of Barrier, because it's a bit easier. Throw this thing at it, and that should be enough to kill, and if not, Dawnbringer easily will. You need ideas of how to use them. You pretty much just use them with extra turn spam, and that's about it. Similar to how you use a Queen of Rose, basically the exact same you use him, except that he's dependent on extra turns, essentially. I think I might still even have some teams saved. They'll be overwritten soon when I do one of the class-related videos. But, oh, I should take a skull there. But, yeah, I believe I still have some saved from when I was messing around with him when he first came out. So we'll go over something with him after. Shouldn't take too long. Invasions is pretty quick since we can just one-shot all the towers as long as it doesn't die. He was actually smart enough to go for the drop skull. Fail. We'll go for that. Unfortunately, Charm does nothing since there's only one troop left. We'll easily use that Mirror Lift to get rid of that. Better's not skull. And he just feeds it right to us. It would be nice to have a video about the best classes. I know I am doing that soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. It's just one of the videos I do want to go do every single class. I should be getting them done this weekend. I'll have enough time that there's almost no way they're not going to get done this weekend. Okay. What do we throw here? I'm actually going to do it on first slot because of the skull reduction. Otherwise, he's not going to die to his skull. Dawnbringer also isn't enough damage, unfortunately, though. That will be, though. Oh, no, it's not! 1 HP. Well, we'll have to waste Dawnbringer for that. It's not really a waste, though. We're giving it Barrier. Grab our red to green. Yeah, as far as hero classes are concerned, though, as long as you have Titan, it's basically Titan, Priest, Rune Priest. Yeah, Titan, Thief, Priest and Rune Priest, and Frost Mage. Those are about the only hero classes in the game that are actually relevant. There are a few others here and there, but the ones I feel like that are really used in the current state in the game, those are about it for the most part. Almost every hero class has a really, really niche instance where it's used. Those are the bigger ones that tend to get used. But yeah, I do have a video planned pretty soon that will be going, showing one team per hero class. Basically, like, one of the things that's more used for, as well as explaining what they're used for. Basically 2 videos, one that will be excessively long and one that will summarize it much quicker. The really long one's going to be like over an hour, but it is going to comprehensively go over literally everything with hero classes, as far as each individual one and what it's used for. Because aside from, like, maybe Knight hero class, there's almost no 100% useless hero class. There's at least one function that each one does. Okay, what do we do here? I guess we get Dawnbringer. Oh, whoops, I keep from yellow fail. At least it gives us a skull though, so we'll do that. Throw a hit on that one so he doesn't barrier. And now one skull will kill him. Let's see, do we try pure luck? I think we tried pure luck. I didn't get it though. Let's pass our turn until he does something bad. That 4 he'll just leave that for us, perfect. Good job, AI. And one more battle, unless we get a Valraven. And then we'll go do a Possessed King team. Oh, convert everything. Grab a red over, grab a what's Dawnbringer for now? Which one I specifically want to target depends on which one he actually gets mana for. So I guess we'll go for the defensive tower. No, he didn't. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say he didn't go for the skull, but he actually did because he got an extra turn there. Nice. Then we just Dawnbringer that, and then snake the last one. Okay, did we get 2 more battles, or is that it? That is it. Okay, that's that for today. Claim our 2 shiny orbs, and then we'll have the major orb tomorrow night. So, will we finally break our orange streak? Actually, we did. Our most recent orb, I believe, was a purple, wasn't it? Pretty sure. But, yeah, we've been getting a lot of orange lately. Hopefully we see at least 1 blue here. Ooh, the worst 2. Green and orange, of course. So hopefully that'll be made up by the major orb being a blue or purple. But anyways, let's go do a quick Possessed King team. Let's see, do I have anything good even still set up with it? I know I have at least like, I actually have 3. I think these were kind of just messing around teams. Oh yeah, here was the main one that I liked using. The Glaceon, Gimlet, Possessed King, and Bloodhammer. Let's see, what were these other 2? This was like a Skull Spam version of it instead of Doom Skull version, with the Wrath and everything. And this one was, I don't even know what that is. It's a little bit of a strange team. I guess I was just messing around with it. But, yeah, let's go with this. You can get some pretty cheap teams with it, too, if you just use, like, Goblin Rockets and stuff. If you want to go down that route. But we'll do that immediately, get all of our mana for that. We have yellow to blue and red to Doomskull. That doesn't look like an extra turn. I'm still going to do it because it's a lot of mana. And it has 65% reduction. It's not going to die to skulls anytime soon. We have Possessed King, though in most teams you don't actually really bother casting it. It's pretty annoying for them, but it doesn't really speed up the battle too much. But if we really want to, we can, and I guess we will here. We don't have too much of another move, so he just got transformed into something useless. It's 3 individual 20% rolls is what it does. It's really inconsistent, but it can be pretty effective when it does work. Okay, and just see if we have any extra turns here. It does not look like it, so we'll just have to waste our ability again. I think he's gonna die here, but never mind, we get enough skull spam, that doesn't even matter. But, yeah, basically anything that extra turn spams like crazy is what he tends to be used in. Because every single time you get a extra turn, it's 2 explosions, which makes for a lot of mana. Wrath, Gimlet, Possessed King, and Skyla. Yeah, that's pretty much what that one team is, except I'm not using Gimlet, I'm using Hero in it, so we gain Hero XP. It's actually used for the Entangle as well. That's basically what this team is. Where'd it go? But yeah, it is pretty popular using Skyla with it, just for all the extra turn spam into skull spam. Where'd it go? Also, did I never even do a video on this mythic? I have all the teams set up as if I did. Did I never actually do the video? I'll need to go double check that. Maybe I'll need to record that too. Would be weird just throwing it in the middle of nowhere. But if I haven't seriously covered a video on him yet, I do need to do that. Because he's not, he's actually pretty relevant soon, because Darkstone, I believe, is getting 10 plus stars, which will require him in about, I want to say 2 months? I actually forget exactly. Whenever the Darkstone hero class is coming out, which I believe is 2 or 3 classes from now. But yeah, various teams of this is pretty popular with it too. You can replace out this, which gives Entangle and some skull spam for pretty much anything that mana generates for you. You can throw Gimlet, you could throw probably a few other different hero weapons, depending on what you would actually want to use there. But yeah, it's nice using Hero just so you gain some XP whenever you can. Always good getting that free XP. Anyways, let's go do the assassin real quick. This is gonna be super easy because it's basically what we were just doing, except even shorter battles because of how low they're gonna be. Since I'm probably gonna use Dawnbringer and just spam Dawnbringer, I guess we'll just go double Marilith Tapon into Dawnbringer. If you do not have this, just go with the same thing, but just use Mang or Summer's Fury. Summer's Fury for the earlier battles, Mang for the later battles. But we're just doing the free ones, so we don't need to ever go to the later battles. We'll throw it with a +2 red, +1 yellow. And it's actually +4 red because both those two Mariliths have a +1 as well. And we'll go from there. And that's all we'll need. What class am I using? Oh, and make sure to set your hero class or you won't get any EXP. I believe it defaults you to whatever your previous one was. I know, apparently it's just defaulting me to Rune Priest. That's really annoying, because everything defaults to Rune Priest now because that was the last one I was using when the update switched over. And Rune Priest in a lot of teams is pretty useless. If you ever wonder why like so many of my things are set as Rune Priest, that is why. Kind of wish it was Titan. Anyways, there we go. Do make sure to set that, otherwise you won't get any XP for it. And yeah, let's go claim our free XP and our free 20 gems. We could also technically be gaining some Assassin XP, but we already have Assassin maxed, like many of the hero classes. We're slightly more than halfway done maxing all hero classes. It's not something I'm working towards quickly, because there's really no point in getting there quickly. But it is something that we're slowly chipping on over time. Hey, we got an Arcane from it too, nice. Okay, can we get a Tapon here? It doesn't look like it, so we'll drop all that. Now we'll get the Tapon. Oh wait, that was kind of overkill. We only need Dawnbringer. These are only the tier 1 battles. Whoops. Wow, that was a lot of skulls. And down it goes. Didn't even need all that. Apparently we got 3 glory keys for something. Always nice to see daily tasks that we don't even need to go out of our way for at all. Oh yeah, for invasions, you can double up on Visara. The only reason why I'm not is because you have to either not upgrade it or you need to buy another pack in order to have an extra copy of her. And generally, I don't do that just to save gems. And because my guild will naturally get all the tasks done pretty much every week as far as the objectives. Like, we're going to have it done tomorrow. And we don't even have anyone going for leaderboard this time. Last time we got it done on Tuesday because someone actually went for leaderboard for last time's raid 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, it is extremely expensive sometimes to try to get the orb from this game mode. Because if the last Valraven falls incorrectly, you do have to spend, I think, an extra 250 gems or something, like you mentioned. It's pretty outrageous. It's one of the reasons why I don't bother doing class events anymore. It very often falls slightly short, and if it does, it's really not worth it at all. But you kind of have to because you already went so far with it. Yep, level 85, nice. We're almost there. We only need about 1,300 XP or so more. And then Frostmage's maxed. Doesn't really give us much of a benefit, but there are some teams that do use elementals with her. So I always refer to the Frostmage hero class as female. I think it's because of Queen Mav, but I don't know why. Technically none of them have a gender, because you could have it as either or. Hello, William! Welcome. Alright, we don't have a Tapon here. We'll throw a skull over. Grab a convert from over there. Actually, I didn't even need that convert because we swiped it. Go that, throw Dawnbringer. It's going to be annoying and revive any second now. So, what do we do here? I think I'm actually going to pop the skull first and then throw Dawnbringer, because he's going to revive. And then we'll do that, and then he'll die to anything. You use a blue orb before on Vasa before getting the 5th step. Yeah, that's what I do. I go to tier 4 and then use the orb thingy. Or wait, is it tier 4 or tier 5? I forget what it was. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately to get them maxed. But it doesn't give any spear copies. Yeah, I go to 4 and then use the orb. You can also technically do 5 and use an orb too. That would make sure you would get a second copy of her. But yeah, in order to get a second copy, I would have to spend 350 gems more. And that's not really that worth it. It would give 6 sigils too. But we're not even going to need that many. We don't even need how many we currently have. We'll still easily get up without it. Anyways, let's go over to finish out this. Still got several gems to go claim. So what's our tasks currently? Oh yeah, I still had those 2 from that one video. We need to go do a bunch of PvP because that's free 15 gems. So I don't even need to repick any of them. Anyways, back to Assassin. Claim our 5 gems. Still got the other 20 to go. Oh, it's 25 gems, not 20. Why did I think it was 25? I mean, why did I think it was 20? Yeah, 5 down, 25 to go. I mean, 20 to go. We'll do our convert. Hit a Dawnbringer. That should one-shot. I should probably calculate that. Yeah, it is. There we go. Full mana. Do purple orbs only give your guild seals? Yes, it only gives guild seals to you, but the total does count for the guild. So let's say your guild is currently at 35,000 out of 40,000. If you use the orb that gives 2,000 or whatever it was. Wait, I actually could forget what the bigger orb gives. The exact number. But, wait, is it 1,500 or 2,000? I think it's 1,500. But whatever it gives, that just adds to that total of that 40,000, or the total going towards 40,000. Do make sure before you ever use a purple orb, though, that you have max 1,500 before you use it. Otherwise, you're going to be losing out on all that value. So if you use it currently at 1,000 out of 1,500, you're going to lose all the difference between 1,000 and 1,500. You're not like technically losing it in that you're like losing seals, but you lose it in the fact that you don't get to accumulate it. So once you finally reach 1,500, it stops giving you seals. So you're basically just wasting the difference. So always make sure you have 1,500 before you use them. I should change my name to the Professor. Why is that? Alright, what do I need here? I'll throw Dawnbringer. Take the red. It is kind of funny. I use the name Tacet more than my actual real name these days. I would never actually change my name though. But almost everyone who knows me these days, even like people who meet up with me, like they all know me as Tacet. Let's see, let's throw Dawnbringer down. Which is kind of funny because I don't necessarily always view myself as Tacet, so I sometimes refer to myself like almost in third person. It's kind of weird because it's technically not actually my name. Why'd I do that? Well, luckily he left it there. That's strange. Don't grab it. Yeah, Dawnbringer down. That's a pretty bad convert. Oh, well, there's a 5 times just sitting there. I was gonna take that move regardless. I thought that was only a 3 for whatever reason. Didn't see the other 2 on the other side. And Mirror Lift for cleanup. Because every day you're teaching class. Welcome to your Gems of War class. Today's lesson is destroying all the assassin stuff with Nagas. Yeah, this is a super easy week. It's not even any different than invasions. What you're fighting is different, but what you're using to fight it is essentially the same, or at least the same selection of troops to use. Okay, I'll throw a Dawnbringer there. Make sure that Valraven goes down. I need to make sure that gets full mana. Get it full off of that. And he's probably gonna get summoned. It's not enough damage. Unless we could get all of our mana somehow right now. I think our best bet on doing that is a Green Surge into a random extra turn. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen. So we'll do that. And we gotta re-kill that anyways. Oh, never mind. We would have had to jump with that regardless of what happened there. We'll do that, and one skull will kill it if he leaves it. And he does. And all we need now is one more Valraven, and we get all rewards, which should easily happen. I don't think I've ever not reached it. The only way we could possibly not reach it is if we actually lose a battle. Or a Valraven. And even then, it sometimes gives you enough Valravens that even if that happens, you can still get it. When trying to get just free rewards to tier 4. Or, you know, not tier 4 as in buying that many packs, but tier 4 as in the 4th thing that gives you rewards. Okay, is there any Tapon? Is there even any brown on this board? Let's take that red for now. Take the green. Gives us full mana from the explosion. This Titan is amazing. I mean, Frost Mage. Still the same ability. The one that does the one explosion for free. I'm gonna do that for Mirror Lift. It's probably a little overkill, but it's fine. Because now I can just double Mirror Lift into Dawnbringer, most likely. I might not even need it. Just need one and then kill it out. And if that wasn't enough, we still had a Mirror Lift. Mirror Lift at one point was actually one of the best troops in the game. I think around when traits first came out. It was either that or when it first came out, either or. But yeah, it was at one point pretty decent because HP values were a lot lower than they were now. So 6 damage was a lot more then than it is now. It's still good for getting rid of barrier and stuff. And also its +1 red is just pretty decent in general. Because it has great mana accumulation to the fact that it has a +1 red. Oh, why'd I do that? I could've just gone Dawnbringer in 1 right there. I took the detour. And down it goes. Okay. Valraven, where are you? 2 more battles. One of these needs to have a Valraven. There it is. Perfect. Right in the first slot too, so it should easily die. Do we have Tapon? No, we did not. Let's take a skull for now, just to damage it a little bit more. I should probably be making sure I take all the yellows, but looks like it won't matter now. We just throw Dawnbringer into Marilith. That should be enough. Yeah, we'll do that. Marilith will kill as long as he doesn't win right now, and he doesn't. There we go. And a smash. Yeah, we just throw 2 Mariliths. And there goes one. Fortunately, the other one cannot be used. Skull's kind of pointless, but we'll do that. Just to gain the mana more so than anything. And then we'll kill with Dawnbringer. On to the next one. Also, once we finish this, we'll go hand out a code, I guess. Might as well. Only 3 more battles. Claim all of our free gems. It's still technically worth it. I think it takes us, I wasn't actually timing it, I think it takes us, what, 10-15 minutes? So anything that's more than 1 gem per minute is technically okay to farm for gems. And this is indeed more than 1 per minute. Would be useful if we actually use the class XP too, but unfortunately, we don't need Assassin class XP. Taking those yellows. Alright, that's the last time we'll need to deal with that for today. That annoying 100% chance to revive. Only way to really counter it is stun. Ubistet used to be able to counter it too, but then they fixed the glitch with his ability. So now it's just stun. Okay, he's gonna do whatever. We'll throw that for now and probably get a random skull because I need to kill it as quickly as possible. There we go, perfect. Random skull for the kill. Not enough mana because it didn't surge. Take the blue. Able to get another Dawnbringer and now clean up everything except the last 2 slots. Hopefully we get a Mirror Lift from that. No point in taking the skull because it's gonna die anyways. And there we go. Dead. Oh, and we did find another random Valraven. That's what I was talking about before too. In that we could lose one of these battles or one of the Valravens and still make it sometimes. And this would have been one of those times where we would have made it regardless. We lost one. Not if we lost both at once. Like if we lost a battle that was both a Valraven and we lost it, it wouldn't count. But if we did only one or the other, like losing a battle or just losing a Valraven, there's sometimes that one extra Valraven that pops up like it did there, so that you actually would still get all rewards. Okay, do we have tape on there? Oh, that's good enough. Not free turn, but gives us mana. I don't have a drop for that, so we'll stick a red over. Grab another red or blue. And that should be enough to wipe. And there we go. No point in doing those other 2 battles because it's not going to be enough. Even if we find another Valraven, it's still going to be 1 battle short. And there we go. Okay, so not that much of a reward, but we got ourselves our 25 gems, which is 25 more for our gigantic stack. But better than nothing. Okay, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So now we just need to go and do my dungeons before I forget. And then we go and head to Delves and hopefully be able to use Key Team. I was going pretty good with Key Team yesterday, mainly because we kept getting Cedrics. Hopefully we can get that lucky today as well, because those battles go so quick when you can hit over 300 something with Key, Skeleton Key. Let's take the red, grab a little key, and be on our way. Hello, Jose, welcome. And he's dead. Oh, so hello, Haley. Welcome as well. But if anyone still has any other questions, let me know. We'll make sure to go over them all. Unfortunately, we have no event going on tomorrow. We'll still be streaming tomorrow. Still be streaming on Saturday, too. Tomorrow, we're probably just going to mess around with treasure maps and just answering questions and other various stuff. There's no new content to specifically go over, but we will be just grinding on some various things. Like maybe trying to get Frost Mage finally to 100. It's getting pretty close. Only needs 15 more levels. Of course, those 15 take the longest out of any of them, but it's almost there. There's no immediate need to get it to that high, but once we get that hero class maxed, we have every single useful hero class at level 100, pretty much. The only ones that we wouldn't have at level 100 are the ones that are basically never used for anything, or so very rarely used that they're essentially never used for anything. I'll probably go for the 2 that are currently at level 95 next. I believe I have Death Knight and one other one at level 95, or maybe it was just Death Knight. There's no point in them not being level 100 if they're already so close. Let's see, what 2 were those? Troops, class... yeah, it was Death Knight. Oh no, Death Knight's at 85, same as our Frost Mage right now. I could have sworn there was one at 95. Orb Weaver was the one that's at 95. Might as well just max it. I don't think it gains anything good from it. Then again, doesn't it gain... it might actually gain 7% kill. Yes it does. It gains... Okay, never mind. That one actually is worth getting up. It gains 7% chance to kill per kill once it has max level. It's actually not too bad. It's actually probably one of the better level 100 perks because so many of them are so horrible. I really don't understand why the 100 perks are so bad on almost all of them. I guess to make sure that people don't feel bad not having them, but so many of them have awful 100 perks. Anyways, let's go do some bunch of delves. Still farming this area because, well, we need shards. Everything else that comes with it. So do we have a key here? No, unfortunately we do not have the capability of using Key Team. We can still technically use it, it just doesn't work as effectively. I don't know, do we just keep it? I guess we'll just keep it, why not? I'm not gonna bother switching it out. We gain free Frost Mage XP. Shouldn't lose. It is possible that we lose, but it shouldn't happen. Just have to be careful now, because we take a lot more skull damage. It's very easy for us to just lose something. Also, while we do one-shot right now, there are battles later on where we will not be able to one-shot them due to not having extra damage. Like that tier 5 room for sure. We're not going to one-shot that final room or not. Is this a 1.3? No, it is not. So we go over here, head over to the tier 5 room. Hello, Miguel. Hello, Bakchan. Welcome. So grab our gold, get our red. Grab all that brown mess. It's a free key right there. That's not a kill, though. Oh, hero doesn't have stealthy right now either. Normally you'd have stealthy because you'd be using thief hero class if you use this optimally. But we're not currently using thief, so we don't have it. That'll be another nice thing about getting Frost Mage max. We can actually start using thief again for this team. We can technically use it now, but we get no EXP, of course. good. Take a red to green. That'll be enough to go get our split. Go do that. Get our max gold. Or no, we're already at max gold. This will not kill, so we'll need to cast it twice. Do that. He's gonna go freeze us with that. Luckily, we extra turned. Unfortunately, that's not full mana though. Oh, that's funny. It hits a random target, and he hit the only thing on our entire team that's immune to freeze. Okay, maybe it was good that we said cross mage then. Wouldn't have made much of a difference if that was or was not frozen though. But it is kind of funny. That he has a 1 in 4 chance, and he hits the one that only thing that has immune. So this should be a 1.25, and it is. So we'll take this one first. Go to the 1.2 to the 1.25, then the other 1.2, then the 1.15, then the treasure room 1.15, and then the final room. And that'll be the final order for it. Okay, we got a key, got all of our gold. Not enough to kill, but sets up to kill. I need, what's her name, the full mana? The Egg Thief. No need to cast that again. We already got all of our gold. 3 mana off, unfortunately. It's gonna double brown. That's actually should be beneficial to us. Oh, never mind. I killed it. Whoops. Oh, he's not gonna help us then. And smash. Kill the key and dead. Okay, so we go to 1.25. Oh yeah, Deathmark can get us. That's still an issue, regardless of which one we do. Actually, it's even more of an issue with this team because we do not have any cleanse whatsoever. At least for the other team, we have some cleanse options in case we do want to get it off. But hopefully he won't troll us with instant kill on that. Find out in several turns. I'm not going to give it to him again to refresh it. We'll just take our brown. Just denying my mana. Okay, good. We got our cleanse there, naturally. He drains whatever. Throw a key at him so we can't die now, or at least greatly reduces our chance of dying. There we go. It's not enough to kill, so I'll throw the skull first. Kill range and dead. There we go. Okay, go to 1.2. Get our gold that we need. Get our red into nothing. Get our other red. Get a bunch of destroys everywhere. Already got all the gold for our kill. It's actually in range. We get a free map as well for our gigantic pile of like 7,300 or so. Could have taken that purple, but we don't need to fringe in. He's going to gain a bunch of HP, which should actually bring him out of kill range. Actually, I think he was already out of kill range. Now he's really out of kill range until he got hit by the skulls, and now he's dead. Take this one first because it's not a treasure room. Go for treasure room, and then final battle. And hopefully we'll find a Cedric in the next one, so we can actually run this team quickly. This isn't necessarily slow, but it is slightly dangerous in that we can easily lose whatever our first slot currently is. That's actually slightly beneficial that that has 1 HP, just because we'll guarantee get an extra turn even if we can't kill first slot. No, we can kill first slot there, so it's slightly a waste because he would have already died. Luckily he just dies off the Egg Thief, so it doesn't even matter off of a bunch of random skulls. Very nice, pure luck, but helpful luck. This is ironically one of the few rooms that can actually kill us because it's a bunch of mimics. And while they don't seem that intimidating normally, they do have a 1 in 6 chance to devour a random enemy, which we don't have a single thing on our entire team with immune, so if he does get devoured, there's a 100% chance he'll devour something. Not good. Luckily they die pretty easily. And dead. So we're definitely going to need to hit a skull or two to actually bring them into kill range here. Luckily our 1 explosion did a lot of work right there. Very nice. Take a red, did not surge. Take a green to red. Oh, I guess we didn't actually need that extra mana. I'm so used to using Naga teams that need so much reds. But we'll throw this key. It's definitely not going to kill, but we need to start getting damage down. Get the cycle again. He's going to do our barrier. Good. Celeste has no effect on us. That's what we're currently using. Perfectly fine. This is not enough to kill, but we just need damage. And then one more hit will do it. And once we get that killed, and we just did, there's no way for him to gain barrier now. Oh, what did I do that for? I keep forgetting. We have ridiculously high skull damage. We just take a skull and kill it. And there we go. Anything good from the chest? Probably not. Come on, shards. 100 more. Nope. A bunch of useless gold and a bunch of useless legendary ingots. Oh, 2 more to go. What's the layout of this room? Let's see. Is this a 1.3? No, it is not. Are you a 1.3? No, you're not. Are you a treasure room? No, you're not. Wow, this is a bad setup. I guess we go boom, boom, and then middle. Even though it's higher multiplier, we do want to take the other stuff just to get the treasure room to be better. Oh, come on. It's not even a 1.25 over there. It's a 1.2. Wow, this is a bad delve. But, oh well. Can't really change it. How much extra gold do you get for doing the correct path? It can vary heavily per pathing. It depends heavily on what the rooms actually are. But doing the correct path is anywhere from about 500 to 2,000 extra gold. Though, in the case of a Cedric being in the delve, it can be anywhere from like 10,000 to 20,000 extra gold. But in a normal delve, it only makes anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand difference in how much loot you get. It's pretty trivial most of the time because you can get that much gold in like 1-2 minutes. But it still makes a difference. If you could easily find out what the correct order is within like 10 seconds or less, it's worth the time to figure it out. Is there a Fairy Fire themed class yet? No. No hero class does Fairy Fire particularly well. There is a tree, I think it's Life Tree or one other one, that does Fairy Fire, I believe, whenever an ally dies. It can kind of synergize that with Sunbird. But other than that, no, I don't think there's anything hero class related that does Fairy Fire properly. And none of them have their own unique trait that does Fairy Fire in any way. It's something that will probably come into the game in the future, but as it currently stands, no hero class does it effectively. Yeah, I believe the Life Tree has it, if I'm not mistaken. Which only Priest and one other thing has. It's not even that good, just because it's only when your allies die. And there's very few teams that do ally spam kills. Though Sacrifice, I believe, does count as an ally death too. So Sacrifice-related teams would work. Teams where you basically kill out your allies. Yeah, as far as Fairy Fire is concerned, the best 2 ways of putting Fairy Fire on your enemy are Glitter Claw, which does it all simultaneously with a chance of extra turn, and Queen Titania, which is the absolute best option because it has absurdly high damage as well as Fairy Fire, and it places it with 0 downtime because it does it automatically with extra turns. Every extra turn you do does Fairy Fire. It doesn't get it as quickly as Glitter Claw, but it's overall a better troop than Glitter Claw due to all the other functions that it has. Okay, what do we need here? We already got our gold. Throw that down. Get our turn because we got hit by a skull. So get all of our mana from that skull. Very nice. And we'll need to kill him twice. Too bad we don't have a stun option. This isn't even going to kill him, is it? No, it's not. We're gonna need to cast on him like 4 more times. Well, 3 more times now. So we'll take our skull. Okay, now 2 more times. Take that skull. Now 1 more time. Keep underestimating how much damage skulls do. And he's pretty much dead. And dead. Mainly because our attack is almost twice the value when we're in this delve. See, how much extra attack are we getting? Should be almost like 30 something. If it says like 36 or something, it actually is literally double in this game mode. At level 200 delve, or level 200 horde, I mean. Yeah, it is 36. That basically means, no wonder why it feels like our attack is so high. It's almost double what it would normally be otherwise. Because, yeah, his attack would normally be 38, and he's currently sitting at 74, 36 of which is from the bonus. So it's basically double. Yeah, we'll take our mana. That'll be kill range. Do it again, and 1 more will kill. that's slightly short. I might take a skull preemptively. Oh, no. Well, now it's really short because he got more mana, or more HP, and armor. Skull's not even enough damage to kill him, so we'll do that first. I believe that's almost more damage than we would have gotten from even taking the skull, just because it does get reduced by 50% off his armor. And he's dead off the key. Doing triple skull damage to something that has Fairy Fire on it, that would be strong, though that's kind of counterproductive to what Fairy Fire is. The whole point of Fairy Fire is to do more magic damage to something. It would be kind of funny if they actually added a troop that does triple based on Fairy Fire. There's triple based on Burning. That's basically the same thing, kind of. It doesn't trigger specifically for Fairy Fire, but Burning's a lot easier to place and keep placed than Fairy Fire is. All you need is just having Furnace on your team, and one extra turn just perpetually can burn, assuming they can be burned. And everything that is immune to Fairy Fire is the same thing as immune to Burning. So they technically already have it. It's just it's Burning instead of Fairy Fire. I do wish they would add a different triple to heroes as well. Because Burning is the only one that currently has it. Oh, why am I checking? Yeah, we do that, and then we do Treasure Room, and then Final Room. But yeah, I don't believe we're getting another good hero class until about May, if I'm not mistaken, based on the spoilers earlier. Like, we're still getting hero classes about every month, but a lot of them leading up to that point are kind of underwhelming. But I believe there is one coming midway through this year that's potentially better than Titan. There's actually a lot of combinations that could, in theory, be better than Titan. They just haven't added them yet. Because Titan does not have the best tree combinations, and even if it did, there are several different best tree combinations. Also, things could just have better alternative perks too, like the 3 that the hero actually gets. One thing that actually makes Titan so good too, even though it doesn't necessarily have the 3 best trees, is it has basically the best 3 traits that any hero class has, like the actual normal 3 traits. Because half mana start to Titans, or I mean to Giants, is extremely, extremely huge. Way better than most of the other perks that heroes would have as their 3 traits. Not only that, but it also has the big traits. It constantly keeps giving HP. It's not like huge, but it's still pretty decent to rack up HP. Especially since the hero class normally likes getting a lot of extra turns. The fact that it explodes a gem every extra turn as well. Okay, level 5 chest so far. Oh yeah, if we get a level, if we get a chest upgrade right here, we'll get a level, we'll get a level 10 chest. I haven't seen a level 10 chest for a while for whatever reason. Guess we've just been getting unlucky lately. Or just haven't been paying attention. But I'm pretty sure it's been like a week or two since we've actually seen a level 10 chest. It's not much of a difference. 8, 9, and 10 are almost exactly the same. Oops, that wasn't enough to kill. Hopefully he doesn't death mark us. Hopefully he doesn't. This is not enough to kill, so I'm actually going to go for the skull there. That's excessive overkill, but I need to make sure I do that so we don't get death mark just in case. Not that big a deal if he does die, but it's a safety precaution. Doesn't take that much time. Do I throw a skull? No. This amount of damage that we do off of that should be enough to lower him kill range if he's not already. And then he's dead. Okay, then we take this final one. Oh, we didn't get a chest upgrade, did we? We're gonna get a level 9 chest. Seen plenty of level 9, just not many level 10s. And it is impossible to get higher than level 10, even though it's theoretically possible that you could get high enough percents and get lucky enough that it would be higher, but it just doesn't let you get any higher than a 10 once you reach 10. Okay, we should get an extra turn off of this, even though it's not enough to kill first slot. It is enough to kill the one that we poked at. And ironically, that surviving with 3 HP gives us a free turn, and it allows us to immediately kill. Oh, that was a really lucky final battle. And pretty quick for once. But only a level 9 chest, unfortunately. No, level 10. And we got almost the same reward as the previous one, except with souls instead of gold. But one more. Let's see, do we have a Cedric room? Looks promising. No! Double no. Cedric. Oh, we do have 2 treasure rooms, though. But it's not a Cedric room. Okay, we got a 1.15, so we definitely go that way. This should be hopefully a 1.13. Ooh, that's shiny. I don't think we can go for it, though. We go, that. Take the treasure room, finish. Let's do just that. Can convert skull damage to spell damage. That would be a pretty interesting mechanic. If something could do skulls as spell damage. Okay, I actually want him to kind of move that again. I do not want that in first slot. I'd rather have Cedric there. So I'm going to pass a couple turns here. Make sure I don't accidentally win, fail. And there we go. Okay, now we can kill him. Dead. Oh, lucky agile, really? That AI luck. Oh no, no! What are you doing? Okay, we gotta do this again. Round 2. Luckily we have our kill card immediately ready. Oh, whoa, don't take those greens. It's a trap. We'll kill them. There we go. Oh, why do you have to be frozen? The awkward moment when frozen backfires. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to normal order and dead. It's not that big a deal, but I do prefer Greed not being there if we can help it. Just because it gives us quicker Egg Thief. It's actually tankier with Thief up there, but it's slower with Thief up there.
Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
We'll grab our red. Unfortunately, it doesn't surge. Grab a green right there. Go ask for our mana, destroy everything. Get a key and everything else. Throw that down. 5 damage takes it out. It's gonna gain HP buff there. That should be enough for him to actually live now. Not that big a deal because we do kill the other one and then he just dies. We actually got Hunter's Mark too, which is kind of funny. Skulls that are destroyed or exploded do get boost ratioed off of Hunter's Mark. So if something is Hunter's Mark and we destroy 20 damage worth of skulls, it will do 40 damage. And that does hit through traits. So even if they have 75% skull reduction, it will still do that full amount of damage to them. It's one of the other reasons why Doom Skulls do so much damage as well. Because they count as +5s that hit through all traits. Because they get exploded. Yep, this is not what I want. Grab that one. And the skull would kill, but we don't have one. We'll just have to go for a second key. Third key, whatever it was. Yeah, the event troops for a given week, as of recently, or actually last like almost year or so, they do come up more commonly in Explore. So there will be a bunch more Nagas this week in Explore than there normally would be. That is correct. But yeah, her 25% spell reduction would slow you down slightly because of that. Okay, we'll go to this one. Take the really small room, then take the 2 treasure rooms. And we get a random map. We're going to be needing those. We're going to be burning through about 100 this weekend to go do the event. Barely even touched it, but I do want to get it done. Pretty good value. Only takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours or so. And we'll get over 200 gems in that time, as well as many other resources. That's not enough to kill, is it? I'm still taking it. 12 HP. Luckily, dies to a random skull. Yeah, this was the non-treasure room. So then we take the 1.2 treasure room, the 1.15, and then head to the boss. Actually, then again, it's probably better to take the 1.15 first, and then do it the other way around. Just so that the 200 higher gold other room gets more of a multiplier. Makes like such a trivial difference. It's like, what, a 30 gold difference or something? But hey, that's 30 more gold than we had. It doesn't take us any more time to do it, because we already know what rooms they are. Might as well do it that way. We do this one first, and then we'll do the other treasure room. That awkward moment when this battle might actually kill us, though. Okay, looks like it won't. Be fine. We just have to turn off this, and then he's dead. Even if he lives, we have a skull. And we still had Egg Thief. Okay, what do we need here? Oh no, it just destroyed my red extra turn. Fail. I do be careful that we don't get skulled here. I'm just gonna go out of my way to... Oh no, that's not good. Oh, we need to win before he dies. Well, at that rate, that will happen. One more skull will do it. Luckily, he doesn't die, and perfect. And we gained a level as well. Full Frost Mage level from that. Between the class event and this, I'm pretty sure that covered almost all the XP for it. And luckily, that time the explosion did not get rid of our red, so we just take it immediately, grab our green. It doesn't surge though, fail. We are not getting lucky with surges today. We have like a 60-something% chance on every color, yet they're not going. They're surging way more than not surging. Luckily, we got enough skulls so it dies. Still need the last bit of our mana there though. Let's skull us, all good. And one to go. So that'll just die off the Egg Thief right there very easily. Oh no, we're gonna lose our Cedric. Luckily, it doesn't matter in the final battle because we still retain the damage regardless. The gold for the battle. All subsequent battles wouldn't have it, but it doesn't matter for this one because it's the final battle. So regardless if it dies or not, makes no difference. And there we go. What's with these 6 random ingots? Keep getting it like every battle. But there we go. That's all of Delves. But yeah, I guess we'll keep using Egg Thief team for it. Even though it's slightly different and it does have a little bit more of a risk to it, we do gain class XP for it, which is nice. And each room's 2 XP. There's 9 rooms. That's 18 XP every time. Might not seem like much, but it starts adding up. If we do that for all the delves per day, that's what? That's 54 free XP that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So, yeah, I guess we'll do it. It slowly starts leveling up hero classes. There's not too many other hero classes we could do that for, though. We're running out of hero classes that have half mana start within any team context. Actually, I believe this might be the last one we have that has half mana start. Let me see. Of all the ones that we don't have max, which ones still have half mana start other than Frost Mage? Death Knight doesn't. Knight doesn't. Necromancer doesn't. Oracle doesn't. Wait, does Oracle? Pretty sure it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Orb Weaver doesn't matter because we're almost maxed anyways. Actually, does it? I think it does. Can't remember. No, it does not, actually. Oh, another reason why it's so bad. Let's see. Shaman doesn't. Sunspear doesn't. Warden doesn't. And Warlock and Warpriest don't as well. So yeah, this is actually the last hero class that we have that does have half mana start. Everything else that we have to go level does not. Which is annoying, because those are, you have to use them in some really weird teams sometimes in order to actually get them leveled. Since you don't get the half mana start, it makes your team slower. So you have to use it in like Explore context or something else. Something that you can still get done pretty quickly even with a hero that does nothing. Yeah, we're getting there. How many level 100s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might as well just count that as 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's currently sitting at 11. And there's like 21 hero classes. So yeah, we're at about the halfway point. Well, some of them are leveled as well. Or close to it. Or beyond 70. Because 70 is halfway there. So 2 70s are basically like one whole hero class. But anyways, did anyone else have any other questions or anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, I guess we'll be wrapping up for tonight. We'll be back same time as always tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. I'm also going to be streaming in about 13 hours from now, and we'll just be doing some general Friday-related stuff. Probably going to be doing a bunch of treasure maps, answering questions, messing around with finally leveling this Frost Mage to max. Not all going to happen tomorrow, obviously, but working towards it further. Probably doing some PvP, because I've barely done any PvP this week, as you probably saw. I think we're at like 16 or something, or 13. We are at like a really, really low amount, because I haven't really bothered doing any yet, and didn't explore in other game modes the entire time. But yeah, mainly just going to be messing with all that. Oh yes, redeem code. Thank you for that. I completely forgot. Yeah, let's still give one out. before I forget. Well, I did forget. It happens sometimes. Normally I set like a milestone for us to do it at, but there wasn't really any this stream. I guess we could have technically done it with the orbs, but the orbs were so bad. Anyways, let me go get that code. Double check that it works. Boom, boom. Check, redeem. It works. Put it over there. Paste, copy. And there you guys go. I know, chat will never let me forget, pretty much. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game. Do you guys even need me to explain it? You guys know how to use it. Pretty sure you do. If someone doesn't know how to use it, just ask. But there you guys go. Same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. As I mentioned, there is no event for tomorrow. So, yeah, we can pretty much do whatever. Good time to go get maps done, if nothing else. I do highly advise doing this, even if you do hate doing maps. It's pretty good loot. There's 90 gems there, 8 gem keys, and you still get all the loot from doing actual treasure maps, of course. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful week. Goodbye, everyone!